Hi, I'm Tykia Faye. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited today. Thank you for coming. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 tips that I use to jumpstart my spiritual journey. And some of these tips may not resonate with you. Just take what feels good inside of you. Okay, first of all, the lockdown is getting to me. Look how raggedy I look. But anyway, take what feels good inside of you. Take if it feels right, take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right in. Number 1 is I stopped eating meat. And I know before everybody go off on a tangent and go all crazy about their food, I love food. Who does not love food? Everybody loves food. Food is great, but let thy food be thy medicine. That's a quote from someone. I'm gonna put it in because I love to quote. I love to give people their credit, but that is a quote. Let thy food be thy medicine. So I start looking at food as if it was my medicine. I remember the last time I stopped consuming a piece of meat. I was sitting down, having my breakfast, and I started to cut into a sausage link, and I just stopped mid cut, mid slice, and I was like, you know what? I don't want this. I don't want this. And I knew inside that I didn't want this. So what did I do? I started off slow. I started with the 7-day vegan challenge. This was the Sunday of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, so it was on that Sunday that I was like, okay, I'm starting my 7-day vegan challenge today, right now, no excuses, boom. So I started it, and I haven't looked back since. So what I use is vegan cookbooks to help me, and also Pinterest. I know Pinterest always giving clutch recipes. After the 7 days of my vegan challenge, I started noticing I could get up easily in the morning. Like, I would get up before my alarm. I had so much energy. Because when you consume food, which is your medicine, when you consume food, you shouldn't get sleepy and feel groggy and straight busting out your pants. You shouldn't. Food shouldn't make you do that. Anything that you put into your body shouldn't make you tired and all of that. So meat is the very first thing I cut off immediately, because think about what meat is. It's animals that have literally been locked in cages since they were born, expecting to die. And animals know, I believe, that's what I believe. Animals know when they are in dangerous situations. So imagine growing up in a cage your whole life. You already feeling negative thoughts, they're probably feeling really low, and then to be killed, and then they package that on up, and we consume them, we eat them, and it's supposed to make us strong. Another quote: man consume an ox thinking that he will have the strength of the ox or the cow, not knowing that the cow consumes grass. Like, we want to be almighty and strength like a cow or like an ox. The ox eats grass. So number dose, I stopped consuming alcohol. And this wasn't really a challenge for me, because growing up, I never really cared for alcohol. When I turned 21, listen, when I turned 21, that, you're supposed to drink. But of course, when you're younger than 21, you're introduced to alcohol, but I never cared for it. Like, when I actually turned 21, I actually had my first drink. And it was like, oh, okay, 21, and liquid courage, you're supposed to turn up. No. I never really learned how to take shots. Maybe I graduated in 2016 from college, so maybe the end of college I learned how to take shots. I still really probably don't know how to take them. So the last time I consumed alcohol was November 2019, just like the last time I consumed meat was November 2019. And I just remember I took about 4 shots. I'm 180-ish pounds, and 5'8", so I'm a big girl. Not that it takes a lot of alcohol to get me feeling away, but it takes a generous amount to get me feeling, you know, the effects of alcohol. So I had about 4 or 5 shots, and I just remember I'm like, okay, at this point I'm intoxicated. And I had already been reading about the effects of alcohol. Alcohol, or ABC stores, they're nicknamed spirits, and they have that nickname for a reason. So the last time I consumed alcohol, I wanted to basically do a study on myself, because I'm a scientist, so why not be your own research project? So I did a study on myself. I consumed alcohol, and I wanted to see if I noticed the effects that it made on me. And you should try this too. See if you notice the effects that it made on you. So I had about 4 or 5 shots, like I said. And at that point I realized, okay, I'm intoxicated. I feel the effects of alcohol. And I just was like, I don't want to be though. I don't want to feel this way. I knew that, oh no, I done messed up. I don't want to feel this way, but it's too late. I'm already here. So I just remember not being able to think straight, of course, of what alcohol does to you. And I just remember I felt like it was almost like a blanket on me. It was something really heavy that was over me that I, couldn't shake off. I was trying to shake off, but I couldn't shake it off. So I was like, the only cure for alcohol is time. So I'm like, I have to wait till I sober up. So number 3 on tips on how I started my spiritual journey, I started a dream journal, or it's not really called a dream journal to me because I put more than my dreams in here. I put like study notes after I read books, like certain spiritual books. I put like study notes that I want to remember. I do like chakra balances and how to balance each chakra and what affects each one, and also my dreams so I can recall them. Because when you wake up, you don't remember what you dreamed about. So you have to hurry and write it down. And I just have pages of just information that I use until I fill this up. But a journal to document your spiritual journey is much needed. And I got a little Buddha quote on it. You don't have a soul. You are a soul. You have a body. And that's my little quote that I just engraved on there because it's a little mental reminder for me. And my journal, it helped me gain my dreams back. For about a year or so, I couldn't dream. I believe I blocked myself from dreaming and recalling my dreams. So I spoke with my spirit guides, and I spoke with spirit loud and clear. And I'm just like, please, I miss dreaming. Help me recall my dreams. And then like maybe the next 2 days I had a dream and I remember it. So I'm writing it down, jotting it down. And it wasn't necessarily a good dream, good, bad. It was an eye-opening dream. Like the dreams that finally came through, it was like showed me that I had some stuff to work on. So I was just so grateful from that moment on. And that brings me to number 4. Gratitude. I practice gratitude and gratefulness every day, every point in my life. As soon as I wake up and put my feet on the ground, I'm just like, thank you for this breath of fresh air. Thank you for a sound mind. Thank you that I am up and ready and able to move. And then how I keep myself like reminded to be grateful throughout today. I got this thing where when I see double digits on the clock, or I catch the clock at like 11:11 or 11:33, I'm like, oh, stop, take a minute, take a time. What are you grateful for? Think of one thing you're grateful for. And I'm like, my car, because it gets me places. You can be grateful for anything, literally anything. You have so much to be grateful for. The fact that you're watching this video, what are you watching on? Be grateful for that. Resources, material of this physical, because it gets you functioning through your day-to-day life or some things. But gratitude is endless. You can be grateful for everything, and that instantly makes you feel good. Like you instantly feel good just because you see that you are grateful. That is all I have for you guys. Those are my tips. Hopefully they were helpful to some. Again, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. And until next time, guys. And remember, be kind to yourself. Yeah. Hey.